Hello guys, and welcome again to Esiwa Kago YouTube channel. Today I'm shooting from outside. I'm at the backyard of my house, and yeah, it is very cold, and that is the reason why I've been doing my videos indoors since we got into winter. So I just thought maybe I should shoot one last video before the snow starts to cover the surfaces here. I know it's very close, and I have this story about people who leave their country and they had good jobs and they come to America simply because people think when you come to America, everything gonna be very wonderful. If you had it good, it's gonna be very wonderful here. So before I move on with the story, let me say the purpose of the channel is to inspire, encourage, and inform people. And today's story is about informing people. So I do not have any lipstick on. My lips are hurting. I don't know if it is because of the cold, but I cannot touch them no more. So yeah, let's go back to the topic. People would leave their country where they have very good job, a very good paying job, just to come to America simply because they want to pursue greener pastures, because that is what we believe when we are back there. And not unless you come to America and you get to understand that before you get to touch those big dollars, you will have walked a long journey. So I just want to put this very clear. If wherever you are, you can be able to get paid $2,000, there is no need of you to come to the United States thinking that when you land here, it's gonna be more better than whatever you have back there. I do have so many people, I hear them saying, I regret why I came to America because I already had a company, I already had a good job, but when I came here, I started from scratch. I couldn't imagine with a degree from Kenyatta University, Nairobi University, I couldn't imagine I am the same person who gonna go down and start doing the housekeeping job, like cleaning the floors and stuff, because there is this other issue with us Africans, because we believe like the work the likes of cleaning and such, they are supposed to be for certain people who haven't seen the doors of universities and other institutes of education. I would just want to tell you, in America, they don't even care whether you had a degree back home or you didn't have it. Whatever job you used to do there, the qualifications that you used to have there, you leave them there when you come here to join United States of America. And when you come to the United States of America, you just have to abide by the laws and policies. And some of these policies won't allow you to work with the same qualifications that you used to work with when you used to live in your home country. So so many people would say I had a company that was doing so well, I would get like a million or millions of money at the end of year. When I do my my balances, I would just see like I made more than 5 million within that year. For you to be able to make 5 million here in whatever terms your currency is, you will have done a lot. You will have invested a lot of hours, and again, you will have to wait. It doesn't just happen. Unless I would be here lying to you, it doesn't just happen. It takes time. So if you have a good paying job where you can get like $2,000 a month, and you're in Africa, because I know life in Africa, it might be expensive, but it cannot get more expensive than it is in the United States of America. So if you have a good paying job, if you have a company that is doing so well, please do not be tricked. Never ever try to come to United States of America with the mentality that when you come here, you will use the same skills that you used to use there. You will use the same education that you used to use there in order for you to get a good job. If you come here and you used to be an engineer, please be advised. You cannot touch no one's roads here. You cannot sign any contract here with the same credentials that you used to use in your home country. You will be required to go back to school and get that degree reading American university or a college. So that is why people get here. They had big names back there. They were doing super well. But when they get to America, they get the shock over time. And through that, some people even get depressed. Some people will get depressed and start drinking. Yeah, because they feel like the environment they are being subjected to, it is kind of like humiliating them. It is kind of like assuming they never did anything else in life other than coming to United States of America and now being made a housekeeper. So before you plan that trip, before you sell your company, please do due diligence and get to understand that you cannot use the same credentials that you got in your university, in your home country, to come to America and trade them to get a certificate of the same. Unless you did nursing, and there are some steps that you are required to do in order to get the certificate transferred to United States of America certificate of nursing. Other than that, I do not know any other transferable certificate or degree. But let me just tell you this for free. Before you leave your company, just know that the minute you board a flight to come to America, whoever you leave that company with, the mentality they have is that you have gone to America to just pick some dollars somewhere, and within no time you'll be the richest person in the world. So what comes into their mind is that they can now even misuse the money from the company that you left them, not because they are careless or anything, but because their mentality is bad. Like they know you will have a lot of dollars such that you won't mind anymore about that company. So I would advise a person, please, if you have a company that is doing good, please do not board a flight to come to America simply because you will come here to get money. Money in America is not easily it's not something you can be able to get easily. You will have to invest a lot of hours in order for you to get the money that you are thinking about. Yes, that money is there, but for you to be able to get it, you will have to invest a lot of hours. A lot of sacrifices will be made, and you will have to trade one for the other. That is, if you want to get a lot of money, you will have to invest a lot of time working. So if you want to get a lot of money through career, then you will have to invest like 5 years in the college and then to the university. So it is nothing easy. It is something that's gonna take time, and in between now and when it will happen, it might get you depressed. It might get you like destabilized, because you were stable once, and now by coming here you destabilize yourself, because even if you make up your mind you're gonna go back and pick up yourself from where you left, things will never be the same again. Because you know, if you left a job post, when you go back there, someone else was hired as soon as you left. So going back there with a mentality of I'm gonna go back there and reapply the same job, it might not happen. And what would happen to you? You will get a depression, because life will never be the same again from that point forward. So my advice is, if you have a good job that can pay you at least $2,000 or $1,000 and $1,500, consider unless you have some signed paperwork saying that the same thing you are doing back there, you would do it here under a company, and they are willing to pay you using your credentials, using your qualifications, such that you won't have to come here to go back to school or to do anything as you wait in order to improve yourself to be able to be hired to do the same. So guys, please do due diligence. We have seen so many people coming here getting depressed, and they will end up in alcoholism because they feel kind of like life did not treat them fairly, and they feel like going back to that low life. It is kind of like demeaning themselves and humiliating them. It is humiliating them. So please, before you board that flight, before you think of surrendering your job post, before you think of surrendering your company, please do due diligence. And if someone tells you you can come here and work, the same job you used to work there using the same qualifications, please make sure you have something written, an agreement signed saying the job is there for you before you even think of getting that air ticket. So up to this point, guys, may I see you in the next video. And please guys, keep on keeping on. Never ever lose hope. Never ever decide to stop. We do not quit. We just take a break and then we continue, because in this life we have only one goal, and that one goal is to win, and we will win because Jesus is there with us and God lives, who is our great Father.